Hello everybody, this is John Mason. I wish everybody a happy and prosperous new year. Sweet and satisfying and happy. This strange person occupying the White House continues to make a damn fool of himself and the nation at the UN General Assembly. Instead of a dignified address, outlining a vision for world peace and world prosperity and nations coming together, Trump does his usual stump speech, wisecracking about Rocket Man Kim Jong-un, and showing Venezuela as a evidence of the failure of socialism. Not that I have any love for the North Korean regime, but if there is a war in Korea, it will be the Korean nation and the Korean people who will suffer from it, not Trump. Also affected will be the people of Japan and probably the Philippines and Vietnam and Thailand, all those nations. But there are experts that say that Kim may not be really willing to go to war, since his regime is so isolated even from his usual supporters, Russia and China. But with the border as volatile as it is, I mean, the war has never technically ended. There's just always this truce and the going back and forth between the representatives of the two nations at the demilitarized zone. And also, Kim and Trump are two short-tempered fools. Two short-tempered egomaniacs who, in a quick fit of rage, might start a nuclear catastrophe. It's disappointing that we have to rely on well-placed people, such as General John Kelly as Trump's chief of staff, and saner members, sensible members, honorable members of the military brass and the Pentagon, to prevent Trump from waging a nuclear catastrophe. Public street-level activism, such as meetings friendly or confrontation with members of Congress, do have a positive effect in affecting change. Like, well, do we remember the demonstrations earlier this year when Trump had the idea of putting bans on refugees from certain Muslim countries from entering this country? And there were demonstrations in airports supporting the refugees. I'm very proud of that. That is so wonderful. Heat from the street works. Now look at, so we the people of the United States apparently are forming the only real, shall we say, opposition party. We can't always count on the Democratic Party because they act as if the old rules of let's meet halfway or let's compromise are working. Republicans are gone beyond compromise, and definitely the people who support Trump, like the hardened white supremacists. The same people who Trump doesn't have the guts to stand up to, and that's evident, given his reaction to Charlotte, the death in Charlotte, the activists, and the blatant white racist marching through Charlotte, actually saying Jews will not replace us. And being a Jew myself, proud of it, I take that personally. And with Confederate flags and Nazi flags, I take that personally. I mean, it's obvious what they stand for, and we're going to stand up to them. And if definitely our idiot president won't stand up to them, not they have the guts to do so, we will. Thank you. Have a good day.